All right. Happy
Welcome
April,
back. Yeah.
everybody.
Can't believe it's April. It's officially my due date month.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Due month. Yeah. Well, it is, but it's just, it'll happen.
Due date month. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's so tricky, because you just don't know when they're coming, especially when you're on the cusp.
Exactly. But just, if you're watching this on the video, I'm probably a lot bigger now because I am still in February right now.
It's all right. My sister-in-law, I want to say they announced coming March.
Yeah.
And then they had their baby in January.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. She's
How
pretty
the
early.
Heck, that's so early.
Uh-huh. Well, it was the end of January, so it was almost February. So it was a month and a half.
That's so crazy.
Early.
A month?
Yeah.
Did they just get the day wrong or what happened?
It was 6 weeks early, I think. Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Yeah. But ever since then, when I see people say coming in, August, I'm like, or
know.
September.
Yeah.
Or June.
You really never
Who
know.
knows?
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Because then, you hear some people, they were
Not June.
late.
July.
And then some
June.
people, they're early. You just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just assuming I'll be late.
Right? I mean, the first ones are usually late, but it could be anything.
But yeah, recently I've heard of people being early
Exactly.
on their first. So I'm like,
It could be
could
anything.
be, but I think I'd rather just gear myself up for later because then people are always like, oh, it hasn't happened yet. I'm like,
Exactly.
just want to be content the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I'm sure is hard to do, but
I mean, yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, this is our first time in a little studio refresh.
We had some comfy chairs.
We do have comfy chairs, and I was testing them out. I was sitting in this little warehouse, testing them out. I was they're big enough to kind of sit cross-legged.
Yes.
And they're comfy. Very plush.
Very comfy.
Yep. And then they swivel so we can get in and out really easily.
True.
Going back to the couch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, before with the old microphones and the cables, we would have to fight our way under the cables to get up. It was very hard to get up.
Yeah.
It wasn't let me run to the restroom real quick in the middle of this episode.
No.
Not happening.
This is a lot easier.
Yeah. And then another time, when we would rig it to film at your house, do a video episode, and then we had it attached to the chair and the arm coming over.
It would fall off all the time.
That too. So you couldn't move when you're in the chair. You're we're here.
No.
So we have swivels. It's gonna be easy to get in and out.
We're just getting upgrade after upgrade.
Yeah, I know the
Started
microphones.
With our mics, mm-hmm. And then the table.
Yeah.
Now the chairs.
But now the chairs. Yes.
We have a little decor.
Yes.
These flowers are making me happy.
Yeah.
The color.
Yeah.
It's just so springy.
Springtime. I'm
in
so ready.
Spring mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the sun comes out, I'm just yesterday was, I don't know. It was, I guess the day before was kind of gloomy. Kind of the weekend was gloomy. And yesterday the sun was out. But it
got cold again. Yeah.
But the sun was out and it was just coming through the windows. And I just was oh, this is glorious. And I was cleaning. So everything felt clean. And then the sun was coming in. And I was just this is a good day.
Exactly. I'm about to have a good day.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
that's our remix.
You got any life updates? How are things going?
Well, my life update is pretty much these chairs.
True.
That's what I worked on this week. And other than that, I mean, we spent the majority of yesterday working on our storage issues, digital storage stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because everything's getting maxed out. And so we had to like move a bunch of files onto like hard drives and all that stuff. And that's what's gotten in the way. A few things have gotten in my way from like posting every day again. I need to get back on it. One was the trolls, and I was like, this is dumb.
They got you. They were discouraging.
Well, they just annoyed me.
Yeah.
The second thing was TikTok. Like, just stopped showing my videos to anybody. So then I was like, what's the point? So I had the trolls on YouTube, and then I had TikTok with no audience.
Yeah.
And Instagram I don't care about.
Yeah.
So it was just like...
You were losing motivation.
Yeah. The next thing was you go straight into like January or the beginning of the year, and you're on a budget.
Yeah.
So that took away a lot of my fun.
Honesty Club.
And I've been searching for my fun to come back. I love spending money. It makes me so happy.
I honestly agree.
It brings a spark.
When you're sad, just go spend some money.
Unbelievable. And I've really missed that. I've been in a dark place because of it. I get it. Yeah. So I've been trying to get out of that slump. Then we have a little bit of seasonal depression. It's sad outside.
Yeah.
It's unmotivating.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not really feeling like myself.
Yeah.
So then there's that. Which I wouldn't say that's been the biggest thing, though, because I'm like, I don't feel like ill or anything. I'm just kind of like, I'm unmotivated. That's all it is. And then there was something else. The storage. Every time I start to record a video, I get 15 seconds in. It's like, phone is done. Like, there's no room. And I would delete like so many videos beforehand. I'd be like, okay, I'm good. Mm-hmm. And then you record 15 seconds and it's like, you're done.
That's like, the most annoying thing because you're like, I'm deleting so much right now.
It doesn't like catch up.
Dent.
No.
They're like, you need to throw away this one random thing. And I'm like, what? Yeah. Well, yeah, no.
So hopefully I can get back into it with the storage.
Yeah.
And with a new project. And
why?
I don't know.
I saw recently TikTok was taking off some of its music.
Oh, they took off all the music.
So like tons of videos are just muted.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that? Or why did they do that?
UMG, I guess United Music Group. Does that sound right?
Good to
they
me.
like revoked their rights or something. I think they got greedy and they like took off all the music.
Which is so crazy because really you're just helping yourself by having all these songs on TikTok. Because
exactly.
people would go listen afterwards.
That's how I know half the songs.
Exactly. So I don't know what they were thinking. It's dumb.
I know. So then you're left with just a bunch. But thankfully, like a ton of my videos were like sound has been removed, but it will let you put a new background sound.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it won't just like ruin your video.
That's nice.
Yeah. But then like if you've filmed like a transition video, like
and it's perfect
the song's
for that
not
song.
There anymore. Yeah, it's very annoying.
I saw a lot of people were like a lot of TikTokers were talking about it and then like kind of making jokes at it, but I'm sure it's annoying.
I even had to replace one on the Honesty Club.
Oh wow.
It got muted and it was like, 2009, did we make it? And then it's like, yeah, of course we did. And it's that Katy Perry song, but it's like sped up. It's gone. So I just put like a random the most random song with it now so it wouldn't be muted, but it's like this doesn't make sense. It wasn't the trend.
Oh
yeah,
that's a bummer. That's
so
dumb. I wonder if they're gonna change their mind and go back or what.
They are in a rough patch right now.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean it's not
the company,
what it was.
Not or TikTok.
Okay,
yeah, I thought you meant the UCM or whatever it is.
No. TikTok.
Yeah, no, it's true.
They went too hard on like TikTok Shop, I think. And then everything went downhill.
Yes. It's
very unfortunate.
It's so much talking. Mm-hmm. Like people just telling a story.
Right. Okay.
Which sometimes can be
I don't know if this is just me, but like I am losing my interest on TikTok because I lost the fast forward feature. Like I can't skip through a video anymore.
What?
Can you still?
Yeah, I did it last night.
See, I'm like, get to the point. I don't want to watch all this. No. I want to like skip forward to the end because I only care about one thing that you're talking about. And now I can't skip forward. And I'm like, and I can't even, how you like, maybe you don't know this, but like you can press and hold on the left side and it makes them go in double time.
No.
Like, twice as fast. That doesn't work for me anymore either. I'm like, I just have to sit here and just be at normal speed for the entire video.
Weird. What is
I'm not
going
into
on?
this. Yeah.
Because, I literally just fast forward last night.
I need help.
I've never done the sped up thing. I've heard people talk about it, but I didn't know how you did it.
I don't know why I lost it, and I'm mad.
That's weird.
I'm big mad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
TikTok, get it together.
Yeah. You have a life update. Tell us about your chair.
Oh, yeah. We finally put together this rocking chair we got. And when you think rocking chair, you probably think something different. This is like plush. I don't know. And it kind of glides but rocks. It's kind of both. It does both. Yes. And then it will also go back.
It's a glider, rocker, recliner.
Recliner, yes. So it kind of looks like a recliner, but it's like almost Sherpa.
It's boucle. Yeah, so very close to Sherpa.
So anyway, it's very comfortable. I got it off Amazon. I saw it on TikTok. I think they were like, it was like a blah, blah, blah dupe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like Pottery Barn or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very comfortable. You will go back really far.
So far?
Like, you're practically laying dangerous. Down.
I didn't try the recliner. I was a little scared.
It's a little scary. I was like, I don't know if I can do this with, like, the baby in my arms. I'll just be flying back. Like, if you've ever seen Sweet Home Alabama, she goes back home, and her dad has this new recliner. And they're like, you got to go try it out. Yeah. And she gets in it, and, like, she literally, and she, like, goes so far back. They're, like, practically, and then it shoots you back up.
Oh, my gosh.
That's how I felt. I was like, this goes so far back.
It's funny.
But it's very comfortable, and I'm excited about it.
I could see you just rock a little bit, and the baby goes to sleep, and you're like, all right, I'm going to take a nap. Exactly. Just lean it back.
Yeah. So it'll probably it will go in our room for the first bit of time. Mm-hmm. But right now we have it in our living room, and I'm like, it's kind of nice. And my family's coming to visit, so it gives you extra chairs and space. So, because last time we have like 2 couches, which are pretty big, but we were all still stuffed on those. And so I'm like, this is kind of nice. Yeah. If we have, extra.
You can take another couch. I'm trying to get rid of a couch right now.
I'm tempted for my sunroom.
I'm trying to.
Especially. Yeah. Have a party.
Exactly. It's comfy too. It's huge.
Exactly.
But if you don't need it, you don't need it. But it's like.
And then I'm like, big. If I ever changed like my dining room area
to a playroom or
to
whatever.
Even like,
or even if the sunroom is like
playroom,
even if the sunroom became like a playroom.
Yeah. The only problem is the temperature is hard to.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Regulate.
Yeah. So that's only difficult.
But maybe you could just keep it on more than you do right now.
Yeah.
You would just always have the unit on or something.
When it's cold, it gets really, really cold. So we need a heater in there. But yeah. A lot of new things. A lot of changing up.
Maybe kids are resilient. I don't know.
I'm sure they are, but have to get to a certain point.
Who knows? But there would be plenty of room for like a playpen or whatever you call it.
Yeah. But the other thing is my dining room, like we never use it.
It's true.
So I'm like, I could repurpose that area.
But your family's going to get bigger now. So you're not all going to fit. You have 2 guests over. You're not going to all fit around that little table.
That's true.
In the kitchen. So you might need it. I don't know.
Well, they have
But then you have the huge dining room in the sunroom.
Right. I know. There's options here.
You do have options.
So just need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Yeah. I just don't know.
Yeah. There's time.
Yeah, for sure.
You can figure it out. Okay. Are you planning to baby wear?
Like
like a strap on kind of
I do have one baby situation. On my registry.
Yeah.
Now the thing is gonna be, am I gonna like it?
Yeah.
I don't know. What kind? I've heard different stories.
Is it one that's like a big cloth and you kind of sling it, or is it one that's like the feet go out and it's like
it's more like
strap on buckle?
More like a strap on one.
Okay.
Because I've seen people with the thing, the wraparound. It kind of, I don't know if I would be able to figure out the wraparound. I feel like you gotta wrap around perfectly. But again, like I literally saw a video today of this girl talking about how she was like, everybody talks about how if you mommy wear, you can like.
This is what I was gonna ask because I saw that video.
You can do so much, but like I can't do anything.
But did you see the comments?
No.
Okay, so the comments were like, it's the type of carrier you have.
Oh.
Because it's like the one that's similar to the Artie Pop one, which I've seen all over my page.
Okay.
So just bear with me.
Right.
It's the one where the feet are out and the head is kind of like barrel top. You kind of buckle it on the sides and like wear it around or whatever.
Yeah.
It's supposed to like give you amazing support, I think. But like there's kind of like some space up top where the baby's head's like kind of out.
Yeah.
And it's not like mashed up against you. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you use like a sling, like a wild bird sling or whatever, they're like nuzzled up on you. Uh-huh. So I think the con of the wild bird is like, it's probably hot And then it might be like a little restrictive. So if your baby's not into that, they want to move a little bit more, then they won't like it. But if you can wear that kind, you can do stuff a lot easier. You can like bend down and like reach, and because it's just like a little bit bigger of you.
Right.
Whereas you're like out to here.
Yeah.
And like not wanting to hit their head and like can't do anything with the other one.
I also would think you would have to get used to it.
Yeah.
No matter what. I mean, like you literally have this whole thing on you. And
I'm like, I don't know if I can handle the body heat, but.
I know that too. I feel like it would be better if you're out and about.
Yeah.
You know, and if they're like a baby that just really needs to be held all the time and like they don't like their stroller or something, that would be probably your best option. Or you don't want to bring your stroller.
This might be a terrible idea and like so bad for your back, but like could you wear them just like on kind of more one side so that you can like lean in to like get laundry out or whatever on the other side where you don't have like.
How would you make it happen?
I don't know, just like I have no idea actually. I'm just thinking of like the way that they sling it up.
Yeah.
I think they kind of tie it around, but like could you just shift it over where it's almost like just on one side, like almost into this arm, and then your free arm could have like a little more space so you could like really get in there and do what you need to do.
Maybe. I don't know, but you're making me think that I need to put one of those
slings
cloth ones on there too. Just
do it.
Because, you know, that's my thing. I'm like, I'm
even
kind of putting,
somebody might give you one of their
ones. I have been kind of putting like more than one option of things because I don't know
don't know what you'll like.
She'll like what I'll like, you know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not that I'm trying to accumulate a bunch of stuff, but I don't know.
Somebody's like, I'm going to give you my baby swing.
Yeah.
Because they're like, my first kid loved it and my second kid did not.
Exactly. You don't know what's going to happen.
Okay. They're like, but if you're working from home and it's just like.
Isn't it funny too how.
Going. They're like, it'll keep them happy for a long time.
They can be opinionated even at that age.
Yeah, that's wild.
You don't like this?
Yeah.
You don't even know this.
Yeah. But I think it has a lot to do with like how maybe even like trapped they were in the womb.
Maybe.
And if they, I don't know, if they were too trapped, maybe they like are begging to like stretch, you know, and kind of like unwind. And they don't want to just be in one solitary position or like be worn like super close. They kind of want to like stretch out. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
versus like another one, maybe they were born earlier. They had a lot of room still.
I don't know.
They weren't sick of it.
I don't know. Just,
I have no clue. Really,
don't like it or not. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's a strange phenomenon.
Yeah.
So you'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
See which one happens or doesn't.
Right. Who knows?
I know.
Yeah. That's hard when maybe you've had like 4 kids and you're like, I got the hang of this. And the 5th one is like, we're not doing this.
We're not the same. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I bet that happens.
It might. But
it's a new learning experience with everyone.
Yeah, it's true.
But
wild. I feel like people's 3rd babies are like so chill. They're just like, yeah, we're just doing this thing. Yeah. I'm not being extra.
Right. Yeah.
The 2nd ones are like wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
First one's a learning curve. 2nd one is like a little extra. And the 3rd one's like, we're just chilling.
Yeah. I wonder too, this may make no sense, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, for the first one right now, obviously, like I don't have other kids. Mm-hmm. I can be as worried about this one as I want to be, you know, or thinking about, or I can be chilling.
Okay.
When you're on your 3rd, you have 2 other kids that you're constantly like thinking about, worried about. You're not as like, I don't know, like I'm thinking about like your emotional state of being while they're in the womb. Like, could that translate to they're like come out and then they're like, oh, there's already 2 that are being taken care of. I'm chilling.
You probably, yeah.
I don't know.
You can probably at least interpret like the amount of attention and high alert that your parents give you from an early age.
Yeah. You
know, of like,
exactly.
Are you okay? Like, you know, constant attention
by the 3rd, you're
rather
like,
than like pat, hey, you know, and like
we're just making
eyes
it work.
Aren't even on you while they're doing life.
Exactly.
They're looking at everybody else, talking to everybody else, and you're just there.
Yeah. You
so
automatically
they're probably
have
like,
to go into I'm the 3rd child, you know?
I'm surviving. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Can't wait to be old enough to play with some other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wild times.
You were a 3rd child.
was. But mine's a little different.
Yeah, nobody was around you.
Technically, if you studied like birth order, I'd be considered like an only child.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's starting over.
Yeah.
Because of how the age gap is.
Yeah.
So like I was getting
Not bad. Sorry, guys.
all the attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Obviously, they were still around.
Yeah. Your parents
But
are like
they were
sending
taking
one to
care of me, too.
college.
Like my
They're
sister was also like taking care of me. You
Yeah.
know, like she was always apparently
Aw.
like in my room, like, oh.
So you got tons
If
of
I was
attention.
crying, she would go pick me up.
Amazing.
Not my mom. Like my mom would obviously, but she would like get to me first.
Wow.
Sometimes
Take the help.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. So have you tried coffee?
No. But
We're still not into that at all.
yes, I had, so the other night, Matthew had at this restaurant tiramisu.
Okay.
I forgot there's coffee in that.
There's also alcohol in it.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What am I thinking of?
I
What
don't know.
dessert?
There's definitely not in tiramisu. I'm sure you could put it, but there's normally not.
Okay.
It's like coffee based.
Really?
Well, I took a bite of it and I was like, okay, it's not bad, but like what's like getting me in this? Like what am I not liking? I was like, oh yeah, there's coffee in this. So it did.
Is tiramisu Brazilian? Because they're always having tiramisu when I go to
loves
like
it. I
a
don't know. I thought it was Italian.
Matthew birthday party.
Yeah, it's his favorite dessert.
See, okay, there's one tiramisu and it has rum. It's like combined coffee and rum.
That is not a normal one.
Okay.
They're not just serving that
Gotcha.
constantly. It's usually just the regular one.
Oh. Tiramisu.
But, you know, people want to put alcohol in everything. So.
Maybe. I thought that was the way it came.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
No.
Okay.
But, yeah, so that kind of was
What alcohol is in tiramisu?
my favorite.
Marsala wine. Oh. Oh. That happened to me too. It's so loud. Yeah. Marsala wine is disgusting.
What is that?
I tried to cook with it in like a pasta.
Oh. You tasted it?
One of Annika's recipes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Called for like Marsala. And I thought it would have like a completely different taste.
Yeah.
And I can't get with the taste that it has.
Yeah.
Whew, and I can't imagine it being in a dessert. Sounds disgusting.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
So anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Also, every now and then, like, I'll smell it and still...
Coffee?
Yeah.
Still get the blah?
Yeah.
It's still good to me.
I did have a dream that I was drinking it.
Mm.
So, who knows?
Yeah. I think you'll be ready.
When?
As soon as you give birth, you're going to be like, give me the coffee.
Yeah.
Big
for
coffee.
Sure. I think so. I've heard
Coming up.
that all your icks go away.
That's great.
So, that's good.
Does the like reflux go away right away?
That's a great question. I don't know. I hope so.
And the insomnia? No.
Yeah. No, you're...
No, did you... Okay, since we see all the same TikToks, did you see one that was like, pregnancy tired is not the same thing as...
Yes. I've seen a lot of those,
newborn
actually.
tired? They were like, newborn tired is awesome.
Yes.
Pregnancy tired is...
different.
Yeah. Or like insomnia or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, you don't get a break from it. But they're like, newborn, yeah.
Yeah.
You're chilling.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Because
like,
like
oh.
when you are sleeping,
That's great.
you're like legitimately sleeping.
Yeah.
Because you're probably so tired in general. So then you're like really getting into that deep sleep. Pregnancy sleep lately,
It's wild.
it's been interesting.
It's just like so active.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and I was like, I could sleep a little bit more. I don't think I've quite got it.
Yeah. And then like your belly starts getting bigger and then you're like rolling over like rotisserie chicken because you're just trying to get comfortable.
Do you side sleep?
Yeah. But I move like back and forth because sometimes it's like it's a little comfy and then I go the other side and then...
Do you put a pillow between your knees?
No.
You don't.
But I do have like... I have a smaller pregnancy pillow that has two like puffs and then you sleep in the middle of it and your belly kind of rests on both depending on what side you're on. And that's been helpful.
So the pregnancy pill is meant to lift your belly up?
Well, it's because your belly is like dangling. It's not like fat where it like, you know, rolls to one side. It's like squishier. This is like hard. It's like a ball that's just sticking up, you know?
Okay, so you shove something under it.
When I didn't have anything.
Full support.
It was just dangling and it hurt.
Ew. When was the last time you slept on your stomach?
I've never really slept on my stomach.
Oh, really?
I sleep on half my stomach, half my side.
That's my go-to position to like...
Do you mean like half your stomach, half your side?
No. Oh. I mean stomach. Hand under the pillow, leg up.
Wow.
It's just on my stomach. That's like my go to sleep position sometimes.
I feel like mine's it's not like
refreshing.
Flat like this. It's like this.
I'm like face down, tummy down.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I never
leg off to the side, just terrible. Like a chiropractic situation waiting to happen, but it feels great.
No, I've always been like a half stomach, half side.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I mean, I like a good side, but...
Yeah. I'm sure it would get harder to sleep on your stomach as things grow, you know?
Yeah. I've been wondering what they do for massages.
Yeah. I do not
know. Do they get a table with a hole in it? Or like, do they just massage like you on head, your side? It's your
belly. I don't know.
And you know how you kind of like...
It's just the side.
That's the worst. And then do you take your top off and you got to kind of wrangle the sheet the whole time?
Oh, God.
You can't really let loose.
No.
I'm not into this.
I don't know how they do it.
I don't know either.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
There are ways, I guess. But, yeah, depending on how big you are, that would not be comfortable on your stomach.
Anyway, guys.
I don't like it. Okay, this just became a whole pregnancy podcast.
Sorry about that. Today we're going to talk about romanticizing things in your life.
Yeah.
And we're going to get real specific. We're not going to just say like romanticize your makeup routine or whatever. Just normal things in your life, like how to add more charm into what you're doing. So, yeah. You want to kick it off or you want me to kick it off?
I'll let you kick it off.
Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is romanticizing your kitchen because this one's fresh on my mind.
Yes.
And
you kind of just did that for me too.
I was having fun at Kelly's house yesterday. She was cooking and I was like, let me just get after it. I didn't really ask permission, so sorry about that. I just started moving your cutting boards and stuff, just kind of like arranging stuff. I will say like making a moment on your kitchen counters can be like just so charming.
Yeah.
And it's like unbelievable how much of a cozy feel that it can add when your counters feel really good.
It's true.
I'm going to say the first thing to do is to clear off junk.
Yeah.
So if you have, I don't know, like a bunch of appliances out, like the blender's always on the counter and the, I don't know, food processor's always on the counter and the coffee grinder's always out. It's like, that's a lot.
Yes.
So pick your favorites or like pick the ones that are like a constant staple or that look the best.
Yeah.
And then put the other ones away.
Right.
It's not the end of the world to like take out the toaster. I take out my toaster every day. It's red. It doesn't stay on the counter, you know, like it's not. Appliances that I have out, I have the kettle and I have the KitchenAid and I have the Nespresso.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Right.
And the water filter.
Yeah.
But other than that, no appliances.
But they're all in like different spots, so it feels less cluttered, you know?
True. It's true. So one is just coffee. So I've got the Nespresso, the water, the Nespresso, and the kettle all on one. But it's like a big one. And then one, the KitchenAid is like by itself on this little one.
Yeah.
And then the other ones are free.
Right.
So I think that feels really good to like have that space. And then I just pull out stuff as I need it and put it back.
Yeah.
Which I get could be annoying for you, but like if you put it in a convenient spot where it's easy to take it out and put it back, then it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is to not like overdo your counters with decoration because you might think, oh, I need like every single space here now to be filled up with something.
Right.
And really just think about like less is more.
Yes.
And my favorite decorations to go with, I would say, are like some cookbooks or like some books to stack.
Yeah.
I love like a little stack of books. I used to have much more when we were in the apartment. I had like this big like rainbow stack of cookbooks. But I trimmed that down to like 3 like black cookbooks in the side. And then I have like a little tiny vase. So I like to adorn with like like a single stem vase of flowers next to like a stack of books or something.
Yeah.
And then I have a bigger pot of flowers like right next to the sink. I'm getting the burps. I'm so sorry. I do on one counter. There's more. I have a rolling pin that stays on the counter, but it's like a marble rolling pin. So it kind of stays by itself. And then I do have some cutting boards, and I arrange the cutting boards. I like to hide the outlets.
Yeah.
So one of my big flower pots like is in front of one of the outlets, and then another one I have the cutting boards up to block the outlets, so you don't see that.
Nice.
And then on the other side, there's another like vase of flowers that is blocking the outlet, and like the rest of the kettle cord is like stuffed into the flower arrangement. So that you don't see it. So hiding cables the best that you can, and then just adding like little pieces. In your kitchen last night, I just basically used what you already had. I added just like a couple things.
And to be honest, it was cool because like that basket you used, I had bought, I think it came with 2, and I wanted one for my bathroom, and then I didn't know what to do with the other one, so I literally just like put it under.
Yeah, it was under the coffee table.
I was like, and so I forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's cool. We can use it now.
Yeah. So you had like a little lamp in the corner with like
which
3.
I still love to this day.
3 real thin cookbooks under it, and then the lamp on top. So basically I moved the books up and like set them next to the knife thing. So they're like resting against that. And then the lamp is now by itself, but I moved it to block the outlet.
Yeah.
So you don't see the outlet. And then I added the tray in the middle. So it's like a little flat tray. And then I just put 1 candle and like a little ivy plant.
Yes, which I love. Like greenery really makes me happy. Whenever we brought our plants in for like the cold, I was like, wait, I need more plants in here.
It's a jungle. I love it so much.
Exactly.
And one really easy thing that you do if you do have an ivy is you can just propagate. So basically just like snip off some that's cool. Going, take off the extra leaves and like put them into water, and they will establish their own root system.
That's crazy. I can't wait
which
to
is
see that.
really cool. Yeah. So I just did that on your counter for now. And then in another place, I think you had cutting boards behind your toaster.
Yeah.
But I felt like it needed something else.
Yeah.
So I just removed them, and I moved the cutting boards out, and they were like stacked in front of each other, and I just pulled them apart so that they're taking up more space to add like a little more warmth, I don't know, into the kitchen. But just think about like how you're decorating your countertops, and like if you could give them a refresh.
Yeah.
Oh, and you had this little cool diffuser thing.
Yeah.
Let me not forget to mention. Basically, it's like a little nightlight.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it had, how do I explain this?
I don't know. It's like
glass.
What are you trying to explain?
I'm trying to explain the pattern that it cast on the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a pattern.
You know when you're watching The Greatest Showman and he makes like this little, tin can with all the hole punches in it, and then he puts a candle in it, and he's like spinning it, and like all the lights are going around the room. Do you remember this?
So. It's been so long. I need to watch that movie again. It was like a repeater for a while, and
I watched it so many times right before we got married.
I remember.
Yeah.
You played that soundtrack on repeat too.
That's true. But that was the only thing getting me through those last couple months. We were on the countdown, and that's all I had to do was Greatest Showman. Anyway, it's kind of like that. So it casts like a little warm kaleidoscope on your walls, which is so cozy. And then in the other corner, you had the little lamp.
Yes.
So those moments,
Mood
I
lighting.
love an under cabinet lighting. It will do wonders for you if you don't have a little lamp or some kind of under cabinet light or a night light. Like, get something, because dark under cabinets are so sad. And your life will just be different if it's lit. That's all.
Lit.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it. And I can confirm that it took it to another level.
Cozy moment.
Yes. So that was great. I really, again, saw the green today, the ivy, and I was just like, this make me happy.
Seeing some leaves, man, that'll change your mood.
And even Matthew walked in last night. He was like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Okay.
He did make a comment, which that's great.
So something I was thinking about that has really brought me to a cozy place in my living room.
Okay.
And honestly, got the idea from you guys. So been loving candlesticks, been very into candlesticks or holders, candlestick holders. I guess. Well, then you, I think, got for Christmas these remote candles sticks that you just turn on with a remote.
Yes.
And so you're not like burning a candle all day long.
Right.
It's not melting on you.
Right.
But you have that light. And I don't think they're the exact same, but still, I found some and they feel like wax.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But the top part is, fake.
Yeah.
And so I put those on my, what's it called?
Mantle.
And then I got 2 more that were like thicker. And one for my, I have like these shelves. And then I have one on my coffee table. And then I got
like pillar candles.
Yeah. And then 2 more candlesticks like for my entryway. And I just turn those on. And I have just been loving it. Like,
she's vibing.
It makes me feel so cozy.
It was cozy.
And like, I want to just be by candlelight all day.
I want to do a spa day at your house again with like all the candles. We should. Let's do it ASAP.
Yes.
Because
yes. So then
I'll bring my massage mat and my foot massager.
Heck yes. Let's do it.
Get after it.
I'm ready for that. Oh. On top of that, then you put on a little cozy scene with some jazz music on your TV.
Yeah.
And then you make sure everything's clean. And you're just going to feel like you are so satisfied with your spot.
There's something about a candlelight that just, it's such a vibe. Where did you get yours?
Amazon.
Okay. So my favorite brand is Luminara. They are pricey. I'm going to tell you right now, they're pricey, but they're the best. Like they have such a realistic flicker. Like it really looks like a legit candle. I did buy my latest round off of eBay. So I got them a little cheaper.
Okay. Yeah.
But Luminara are like chef's kiss. We stayed at an Airbnb one time. It was in Portland. And when I tell you, it was like one of my favorite Airbnbs of all time because just of how thoughtful it was.
Yeah.
But every room was like a different theme for them. And they had all of those candles, but they were kind of on a remote, like a timer. So every night they all would come on. So in the living room,
did she do that?
They're on like a 12-hour timer or something like that. And they would come on.
I love that.
And so the living room, like she had this big ornate like fireplace,
Yeah.
And then she had like a bust of a head and like a bunch of ivy and like books everywhere. And then like all the candles would come on and it was like so cool. And then in the bedroom, she had kind of like this alcove and she kind of themed the bedroom like Pirates of the Caribbean. So there was like a treasure chest with like tons of candles. And then those would all come on at night and they were all like Luminara. Like it looked amazing. So I was like, I need to get these.
Ideally, it's like, I would love real candles. Just I would feel so homesteader back in the day. But it's just to keep up with it, it's a little annoying.
And the dripping wax.
Yeah, exactly. It could get everywhere and then you'd have to replace them, constantly. So these are just battery operated, which is cool.
Yeah.
And it really feels cozy for me.
Yep.
So I don't know. Try it out. I also saw, speaking of TikTok, this family, they were like, my husband thought we should start eating dinner by candlelight instead of like having our lights on.
How did that affect them?
And they have kids and she was like, it's honestly been so great and the kids are calmer.
Wow.
Like, that's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like, I like that.
I wonder how it works with like being cognizant of what you're eating because you don't see as much. So you're like, let's get after it.
I don't know. Maybe it helps to not see it.
It probably helps before bedtime too, to like eat. You're like
candlelight. Yeah, exactly. So
yeah. And I felt very relaxed at your house. I mean, I fell asleep.
Good. Yeah, she did. It was out.
Sorry.
It was getting late, but it's still.
I was like, I drank some of your, it was like chamomile lavender tea. And I was like,
oh,
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. They borrowed some of your body lotion.
Will get you.
Yeah. I body lotioned up. And then I was like, I'm going to go to bed right now. I'm going to go to bed. I got to catch it where I can. Who knows what the night's going to be like, you know? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to talk about romanticizing your car.
Oh, tell us.
First of all, got to be clean.
Yeah.
So take a little extra time. Take out the trash in the pockets. Anything that's lying around there that doesn't need to be. The second thing is go to the store and buy like Armor All car wipes and have them in your console so that you can, like, if it's looking dusty in there, reach out, dust it.
Yes. Yeah.
Wipe out the cup containers.
Yeah.
Because they always get some kind of drink residue on them.
Yeah.
Wipe that all down. And then one thing for me, because I have an older car, two things that like really helped me re-romanticize my car was one, it only had like an aux cable and it didn't have, so like my phone no longer had an aux.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to listen to the radio and I don't have CDs. So like I was just trying to play my phone on full blast, but like that wasn't
the same effect.
No. So I got like it's a little thing that plugs into the Bluetooth and plugs into the aux, but it's a Bluetooth. So then you just Bluetooth to that and then you can play your tunes.
Idea.
Yep.
They really make something for everything these days.
Yep. And this is not groundbreaking at all, but I got a new steering wheel cover because mine was starting to feel like a little gritty.
Coming off. Yeah.
And so I put that on there and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Yes.
What are the wipes you said again?
Armor All.
Armor All. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to get wipes
great
for my car back in the day. And then I was like, they're so strong. I couldn't take the smell. I would get, I guess, like strong ones. Like so I've been like, I need to like find a different type for my car.
No, there are some like in the Armor All ones, like if you have a leather interior, they sell leather wipes. And so you can like kind of moisturize. You can get them at the grocery store.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Yeah, they're great. So keeping some Armor All in your car.
I love it. That's a good idea.
And then you're just kind of like sitting, maybe you're like, you got somewhere a little early and you're like kind of waiting to go in. Just wipe it all down. Feels so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I keep getting new, fresh ideas.
Oh, and keep a little cash in your car.
Okay.
That's what I do.
For your swig drink.
For something that you need, like randomly. Yeah. I keep tons of quarters.
Yeah.
In case you need change in the drive-thru. You need a little treat. You need to actually get something, gas, whatever.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Keep a little cash.
I love it.
Yep.
Okay. I'm really on to lighting right now, but I will move on eventually. But something else that, when it comes to lighting, has really been fun.
Just breathing.
We have in our bedroom, we have two sconces.
Yeah.
And since it's our bedroom, it's not like we needed, a crazy amount of light. So I thought, okay, well, it'd be nice to like make our sleep time efficient, if that makes sense, or like kind of prepare us for that sleep time.
I'm prepared just seeing your room.
So we got these.
I'm gonna go to bed tonight.
Amber colored
light bulbs.
Thank you. I can't think of words today.
It's rough.
And we put them in the sconces. And so at night, and honestly, even during the day, I'll turn off my lights and I'll put those on.
Cozy.
Just kind of prepare the room.
Cozy as heck.
And then, you make it really cool in there.
Yeah.
And so you put that on before you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
It's so that you're kind of like winding down and you're preparing your like eyes and stuff for the sleep instead of being like light and then boom, darkness.
Right.
It kind of like jolts your body.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just been like relaxing, and like we'll even read with it. You can read with it, like you don't need a bunch of light. It's almost like candlelight.
Yeah.
And it's been helpful.
Yes.
And I love it. And it makes your room look cozy.
It does. No, it looks so cozy. We have not quite the same thing, but both of our lights are like you can change the color.
Yeah.
And so I either do red at night or I do In the mornings, I do kind of like an amber color, but it's like orange.
Yeah.
And it'll be like kind of like sunlight color.
Yeah.
And it really helps to wake you up.
Nice.
It's like amazing because it's not like this harsh, bright white light. It's amazing. Very soothing.
Well, yes, exactly.
Yeah. It's like a little graduated step.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not just going from 0 to 100.
Yeah. Okay. This is going to be a leap, but this will change your life, and I'm confident about it.
Okay.
A heated toilet seat.
Yes. Oh my gosh. 100% can confirm. Absolutely.
It's incredible.
Yes.
It's a comfort.
It really is.
It's a joy. I mean,
yes. I don't know what people do now that I've had one for a while now. Like, what do people do without it?
it is so kind.
It's shocking when you go to a cold toilet.
It's amazing.
Like, whoa.
Yeah. Especially in the middle of the night.
Yes.
It's just a warm seat.
It's keeping
ready
me
for
in my
you.
comfort zone.
Yes. It is delightful.
Yes.
And especially like in the winter.
Yes,
Yes. So good.
Absolutely.
If you have a tummy ache, heated toilet seat, it's just cradling you. It's so good. It's so good.
Yes.
And you can buy just like a heated toilet seat attachment. You don't even have to get the fancy bidet like we have that has all the things.
But you should get the bidet because let me tell
should
you, it'll
get the
change your
bidet.
life.
You should get the bidet. But yeah, you could also get just a heated toilet seat.
Yes. That's cool. I didn't know that. I should get that for the upstairs.
You could.
Because that one can freeze your butt off.
And the first blast
Yeah, exactly.
of the bidet
we
is
need a
like
little
straight.
warmth.
The first blast is like straight from the water, so it takes time to heat up.
It's straight from the well. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
So
You're like,
cold. Exactly.
Yeah. Turbo.
Also, just a side note for the bidet, it will change your life.
It will.
And I have yet to hear of a story that someone got a bidet and it didn't
Change their life.
change their life.
Yeah.
So
It's so true.
don't knock it till you try it.
It's so true. And so
Don't be
many
living
people,
like a barbarian.
So many people come over here and I know they're scared of it. I know
Exactly.
they don't try it, but I'm like, you need to try it.
Yes. People are scared of it. It's really funny. I actually was scared of it.
I think they might be scared of it because they might be like, this has been spraying somebody else's butt. They don't realize that it's like protected.
Yeah.
You know, and it doesn't get everybody's everything.
I don't know. That was not why I was freaked out by it. I think I was just like,
I don't think they realize that the cleanliness measures that are in the bidet itself. And they're like, this could be
right, maybe
not
so.
clean. I don't know.
I think I was just like, this is going to shoot right into me.
People are
And it freaks me out.
spooked.
But once I did it, I was like, wait, this is so much better than just,
Yeah.
bare bones.
It's respectful.
It's respectful.
It's a clear
you
shot.
use less toilet paper.
You do.
You still use it. That is a misconception.
Yeah.
People
you
are
still,
like, so you don't use toilet paper? It's like, no, you still use toilet paper. It's like a towel. You dry off,
Yeah.
But you
Use
have
less.
you use less.
For sure.
Because you're clean. Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
It is.
So, please.
You're way cleaner.
Please.
You're way cleaner.
Come talk to me.
Also, like if you struggle with constipation.
Yes. Or hemorrhoids.
That too.
Not to be graphic, but it is a helpful thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It will help. It will help you.
will change.
If you're like,
your
like I
life.
can't go, like we'll just turn the bidet on and see what happens.
No, it's true. Mm-hmm. That will help sometimes.
Yeah.
Helps it start up.
Yeah. It's like, this is getting too graphic. So.
But I can't tell you how many people.
But
I've
people do.
convinced to
I was
get
going to say
bidets.
people do enemas, which is kind of the same thing.
It's
You're just
similar.
trying to hold it up and then let it loose. So it's like just run the bidet. You will have better gut health.
Yes.
And be cleaner. What's the harm?
Yes, you won't be. Yeah, I'll
And you
just
do
stop
not
there.
need some. You don't need a fancy toilet. You just get an attachment. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're honestly, you can find from every price range.
Yeah.
So you can find a cheaper one that's not expensive and just attach your toilet.
Yeah. Ours, that's like cream of the crop. I want to say we spent like $250 on it.
Yeah.
The other one was probably like $50.
Yes, exactly. So there's different ranges.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we have too. We have like a more expensive one in our bathroom and then a cheaper one upstairs.
But if you get the more expensive one, it's actually easier to install.
Okay.
Because
Someone
you
installed
don't
it for us. So.
I was going to say, you don't have to like go into both the hot water line, the cold water line, all this stuff.
Yes.
Like, because it's electric, so it heats the water just through the electric component of it. So you pretty much just need a plug and like one water hookup, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Love it.
Anyway.
Okay. After that.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is simpler, but lately for me, I've been enjoying this time.
Okay.
And that has been my don't get turned off when I say this. My nighttime routine, it's not like that. Mm-hmm. What I'm talking about is going to wash my face and get that part clean. Okay. So, first of all, I got it was like a bachelorette trip. They gave us these, it's like arm bands and a headband. Oh. And it catches the water. Oh. Game changer, because let me tell you, I am a splasher. I am like a whale in the water. Like, the water will fly everywhere. But and it would go down my arms, and I hated it. Yeah. These were so cheap. They were amazing. And I love them. They catch the water. Yeah. It's no longer going down my arms, my wrists. Game changer for me. Second of all, recently, I got this, what was it? I got some face cream from this brand called Mad Hippie. Well, in it, let me tell you, they know what they're doing. In it, they gave me this little packet of vitamin C serum. I put it on. I felt like a new human. I was like, my skin feels so soft right now just from that. I got it from Whole Foods.
I'm going.
So, because they were like, you should pair them together. So I got so then I was like, okay, now I need the vitamin C serum.
What cleanser do you use?
So I just got this new one from them.
Because I'm ready.
It's the jelly cleanser.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
The most. It leaves your skin really soft, and I feel like it really takes my makeup, like really cleanses my face. Because sometimes it doesn't, you know? Yeah. So I've been doing the jelly cleanser when I have makeup on. Mm-hmm. If I don't wear makeup that day, I will just like kind of rinse my face. I don't really do a cleanser. Mm-hmm. But like when I have makeup on, I really want to get it cleaned out. Mm-hmm. And then I do the vitamin C serum. And then I put the lotion on. And I've just felt like, okay, my face is getting soft. I'm usually so dry. Yeah. And I feel like
I'm there and I'm in the trenches.
It's great. I've been loving it. Wow. And it's made me enjoy it because I like have this little thing where I'm just like putting my serum on and then putting my lotion on. And I just feel like happy. I'm going to Whole Foods. Wow. Yes. That sounds amazing. Yeah. Okay. You said jelly. I'm sold. Yeah. I'm ready for this. It's great. And a serum. Yes. And a lotion. Nothing like a serum. Yep. So that's been fun and enjoyable. I love it. Yeah. And I'm not like dreading, like sometimes I dread like washing my makeup off. Yeah. I don't lie. But it's been fun. Yeah. Wow. I feel like a skincare girly. Exactly. Man. Okay. This is, I don't know, maybe silly, but just go with me. Okay. It's part of like resetting your kitchen, washing your dishes. Yeah. But then like also cleaning out your sink and like resetting that and like doing an extra clean. Yeah. And I was just talking to you about this last night, but I was like, the amount of people who don't know this product, and I'm always talking about it. Barkeeper's Friend. Barkeeper's Friend. You need it. It's basically like a little powder. You can get it for like $2 at the grocery store. Love it. And clean with that. You have white quartz countertops. They get a little stained. Barkeeper's Friend. If you have stainless steel and you get a little something on it, it's not shining like it used to. Barkeeper's Friend. Wow. If you have a stainless steel sink, Barkeeper's Friend. If you have a fire clay sink and it's not shining, Barkeeper's Friend. Wow. I have an extra, like a separate sponge that I use for cleaning out the sink. So I have a dish sponge and then a sink sponge. Yeah. And I sprinkle the Barkeeper's Friend and I shine everything up. And it just feels like everything is reset. Love it. Which I love. And maybe that's a little bit of that for me is coming from working in a restaurant because it's like you can't clean dishes unless you have a clean sink, you know? Yeah. So I'm always thinking of that. Like your sink has to be tip top clean. Yeah. In order for it to do its job. Yeah. Yeah. Which I get if the sink is just serving the purpose to get into the dishwasher, then it's like, yeah, that's not crucial. But if you're washing anything in it,
needs to be clean.
Yeah. Well, like I will spray it with like my cleaning stuff, but it doesn't do as much, I feel like, Yeah. Like I want something that's gonna shine it up.
Yes. So Barkeeper's Friend gets anything stainless steel, it's gonna get it shining.
Love it.
And then anything that's like porous, so like quartz or quartz, ceramic, whatever, anything that needs to polish up, it will get it so good. Oh, also
getting that
your stove, like if there's anything that needs to come up or whatever, it'll take that off.
That you use?
I think so.
Okay.
And then your oven, if your oven has a lot of baked on grime and you can't get it off, or it's like not silver anymore, it's got like a little amber hue around some of where like the grease and the smoke comes out.
Yeah.
It'll take all of that off. It feels so good.
Love it.
Like your little vent hood that can get greasy. Barkeeper's Friend.
Wow.
So
yeah, I definitely need that.
Yeah.
I'm getting some.
It like
that and the wipes for my car.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels incredible. It's really good.
Yes.
And I just love that. Or like wiping down the cabinets, like underneath the sink, because those get splashed so much. That feels really good. I don't know. Just like an extra clean when your dishes are all clean and stuff. Right. But like then, everything else is clean. It feels really good. Mile. I will say one more thing. This is just, again, kind of like a restaurant tip, I guess. But like this is how we always cleaned. To make sure that something's clean, like you wipe the counter down, and then to make sure it's really clean, like run your hand across it, because your hand doesn't lie. Like something will be sticky, or you will feel like, no, there's still stuff here. Like your hand will pick up on it. So wipe your counters and then run your hand. You still feel anything, wipe them again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So then you just feel like really,
I like that tip. Yeah.
Really on top of it.
Love it.
And then like if you have like decor pieces, just like move them to the side, wipe underneath. Like, because stuff will pile up and like explode and all kinds of stuff. Especially in the war zone of the kitchen.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one.
Yeah.
Is probably something we've talked about before. But lately it's taken me to a new place. And that is, I love a fun drink, non-alcoholic, obviously, but just like a fun drink. Let's say I'm drinking an Olipop, I'm drinking some juice, I'm drinking even my water, whatever. Yeah. Or like lately I've been into chais. I love a fancy, cute glass.
Yeah.
And even, so I bought these glasses one time that were for like iced coffees or something like that. So it has like a glass top. And you put the straw in it.
Yeah.
I haven't been using them lately.
I need to drink out of those when I go to
Yes. Well, then I decided recently, I was like, wait, I need to make my iced chai in this.
I was going to say, I think it's because you haven't been drinking coffee.
Exactly.
And then I try to stay away from, I'm not,
We just haven't had it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it at your house.
But it's been so fun to just have a fun glass. And I feel like, how the reason we love going to coffee shops and stuff is because you're not making it at home, but also the experience. You get like a cup and like, they make it look nice. And you can see the creaminess of it if it's like iced or something. Yeah. So it's like doing that at your home and romanticizing it. You're just like, oh, I feel like so fancy and fun. And then like getting different types of glasses depending on where I am. Like I just got this really great deal at World Market and I got some glasses. And so I've been drinking my Olipops in those. And it's just like cute and fun. It makes it last a little longer. Yes. And you just, I don't know, you just feel fun and fancy. And like you're having a great time, and like I'm bougie, but like it's really not. Bougie on a budget.
Exactly.
So also on top of that, if you don't have ice, if you're a nice girl or a nice boy,
get some good ice.
You need ice, and we have an ice maker which you gave us, and then we had to get a new one because it died. But it's okay because you started us on a path.
Pushed it to the limit.
Now I'm like I can't go without my ice.
Yeah.
And you just put a little ice in your cup and it's extra cold. And it's just, it's a treat. Treat yourself.
I love ice drinks right now.
Me too.
My gosh, I can't get enough.
Me either. Don't give me a hot one. Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
So that's simple, but also like these, if you're watching the video, you see we have these glass straws.
Glass straws are where it's at.
They are so fun. And you just feel... Again, fancy. Now you have to be careful. One of my glasses did break recently.
The straws or the glass?
The glass.
Oh, because of the straw?
No. I just mean because they're glass.
Wait, so the straw broke?
No, the glass, I pivoted. One of my glasses was on the sink, and it got knocked over.
Okay.
And it broke.
I just have to tell this other. I have 2 stories to tell, and they're so off-brand.
Okay.
But they're just out of our time together. Last night, Kelly was trying to tell a story, and she was explaining something, and Matthew was like, "Oh, so you're asking blah 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 blah." I was like, "No, she's asking blah 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 blah." And she goes, "You're both wrong."
Yeah.
So that's how I felt just now. Like the straw, no, the glass. You're like, you're both wrong. No,
like we're gonna get there.
Not what I'm saying at all. Okay, let me take us back a month or so.
Okay,
we're all eating at dinner. This, honestly, this is probably you had to be there, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
And somebody brings up, they're like, no, I think you were trying to bring up, you're like, I heard this pastor say this. You were like,
yes, I remember. Oh, no, you're like, funny brothers, but it's so funny.
You go, gosh, his name, TJ. I go, Max.
So serious. She's not joking.
She was like, what's his name?
I was like,
TJ.
Yeah.
And I was like, Max. And we're both like, yes, wait.
No.
And then we could not recover. Trying to say TD Jakes.
Yeah.
We just called him TJ Max. Oh
so
my gosh.
TJ Maxx. Like, we clearly had TJ Maxx on our brain.
You're like, what's the name, TJ? Max.
Yeah, just the confidence and the assurance that it was.
The confidence.
It definitely was not TJ Maxx.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that was so funny.
It really was.
I'm
We're both crying again. Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you thought that was as funny as we did.
So sorry. You didn't. Sorry, TJ. TJ. Well, okay. What's his name again?
TDG.
TD. You don't hear TD every day, okay?
No,
TJ
don't.
is just the go-to. So we're like,
Exactly.
TJ. What goes with TJ? TJ Maxx.
Exactly.
Not TD.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I would have probably never thought of that in a million years.
Please.
And then it was like, TJ? Oh, man. That's good.
Oh, man.
There's also a TikToker that we think is funny, and he's TJ Maxx.
Well, yeah.
Right?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. So
Yeah.
it was close.
Love TJ Maxx.
It was on a path.
TJ Maxx. Yep. Oh gosh. Okay, my last one is just, I don't know. I could get redundant, but like adding a vase of flowers
Yeah.
will change
Like this.
your
Change
life.
the whole scene.
Yeah. This is a thrifted vase, and
Love
these
it.
are World Market clearance flowers
Yeah.
from our Happy Times the other day.
Yes.
Just clearing it out.
We did.
And with my dad's discount, yeah, we
Yes.
had a great time.
Thank you, Mr. Fred.
But it will change things. Also,
Yeah.
The other thing to go along with it, and I don't know how much you can see in this particular shot, but like printing artwork. This was printed at Office Depot.
Love.
So this print itself, now this is like matting material around it, but like the print itself, this is a ledger size, and it's probably $1.50 to print. So like, don't get hung up on like not having something cute in your frames. Like, just go print something new, and it doesn't have to be the state of the art print. Excuse me. Having a little struggle, but like, it doesn't have to be the state of the art print.
Yeah.
Like, go get a print and like print something new, and like you add a little refresh, a little moment.
It really
You
does.
can thrift a frame and then print something cute inside of it on just like cardstock paper at Office Max or whatever, and have this cute print. And if you need free prints, you can go look at like I think it's like the National Gallery of Art, and you can find like Monet prints and stuff, and then download them for free. It's legal. And then go get them printed.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Love that idea.
You should. Because a new piece of artwork or a new flower arrangement can lift the spirits.
It's crazy how like a small thing can really change a little area of a space and just make you feel like it's refreshed. So, good tips.
I love it. Oh, I have one last one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just thought of it.
Go for it.
It's romanticizing like the way that you shop for groceries.
Okay.
And this is really simple, but go either really early in the morning or really late at night.
Oh.
And the store's empty.
Love that.
And it's just a different feeling.
Yeah.
You're like not in the fray.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not in the midday fray. Going in the morning is like unbeatable.
Okay.
But it's hard to get yourself out there.
In the morning, yeah.
In the morning. If you go at night, there are some setbacks. Like sometimes they'll be out of stuff and they're not going to restock it until overnight.
That's true.
So it's like I went for like sea salt vinegar chips and they were like, we're out till tomorrow. And I was like, ugh.
Sad day.
Yeah. Still haven't gotten them. So
oh no.
It's fine. But going shopping in like an empty, chill store and like maybe listen to a podcast during it.
Yeah.
It just feels so good.
That is true.
You could just like dream of the week ahead and like what you need and all this stuff. And
I need to do that more often where I bring headphones and listen to something while I'm doing it. I really think that would change the game.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. But if you're going like when nobody's in the store, you can also kind of just like play
Listen
something.
to the music.
Yeah. You can have something at like a reasonable, level and then just kind of listen to it like this.
I'll hear people in stores.
Yeah.
Loud as can be. Like
I don't do that.
They don't have
I
shame.
do listen, but I'll like hold it up where you can't quite hear it.
Like we're all listening to your true crime story.
No thanks. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it might be time for swig. We're not sure.
Something.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it's time for lunch, but
I'm getting hungry again.
Really? Wow, guys.
So I'm telling you, it's like
kicking in.
It's a new level. Because I haven't been that hungry.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, something's happening.
We ate an hour ago.
Open door. And I had, that was my second breakfast.
She's going full Hobbit, guys.
Exactly. It's 11sies.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will, happy April to everyone. And we'll be back next week. Well, we'll be back Thursday, whatever the closest Thursday is to you guys, with a brand new episode. And we're going to have a great time.
Hope this helped you get inspired.
Yeah. Add some charm to your life, you know?
Excitement. Romanticize it.
It can be really cute, real special.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it can be cheap.
Yes. Doable.
Yeah.
All right.
See
you later.
Bye.
Thanks for listening today. Make sure that you're following us at Honesty Club Podcast on Instagram, or check out our website, thehonestyclub.com, to be a part of future episodes.
You can submit an idea for a topic or write in with a story for us to share.
If you like this episode, make sure to subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts, leave us a review, or share it with a friend.
See you next Thursday.